All right, real quick, what's up, folks? How are y'all doing? Good afternoon, good morning, whatever the hell it is for you. I don't really care. All right, so feels like the first day for me of my completely successful business that I've built. I'm very excited about it. I'm super proud of myself, right? Like I said, I told off all these people and individuals, stood up to them the whole time. I'm just super proud of myself. Nobody did anything for me. Nobody. There was a few people that helped along the way. Shout out to them. I'm eternally grateful and thankful. Always, I always show gratitude. But like the real people that should have helped and should have stepped up, that was talking in my face, they didn't do nothing for me, right? People didn't want to see me succeed. They didn't want to see me win. And the thing is, a lot of people, they try to invalidate and devalidate to make themselves feel comfortable and better whatever you try to do, no matter who you are, right? Like people going hate no matter what you do, like Tupac said, right? Which I don't understand is this is not little money that I'm making. This is about to be a lot of money I'm going to be making on here. That's number one. It keeps on getting quicker and I keep on making more. Not because I just film random videos, not because of nonsense, because of my marketing ability. That's what brought me here. Okay? Because I'm very viable to be marketed. I'm economically viable in a sense, right? So because of my own marketing, I created this. You have to understand, I created this entire business. I'm independent. I'm the CEO of my own companies. I'm basically a media company now, which is amazing because it enables me all the options to do whatever I want, which is what anyone wants, right? The freedom. And I mean, quite frankly, I just wanted the ability to basically have a business on a computer and make my money sitting on a computer all day. That's what I want to do for a living. Who wouldn't want to do that? I don't want to do anything. I mean, all the other things, yes, security, fitness, of course I want to do them, but I'm just saying for my main business, who would not want to just sit on a computer and make money and get paid? I mean, that's the dream for anybody. That's the American dream, if anything, right? So real quick, I do want to just bring up the deal with Austin, right? With Austin, Texas. Since I'm from there, I'm born there, I grew up there, and a lot of people have an opinion. It was so weird, man, how these people try to speak on things they know nothing about. They had the nerve to come on here and they were like, "It's liberal." I'm not really sure. I'll have to look up the definition of liberal. I'm not really sure if it's liberal or not, but the fact is, it's a joke. Okay, let me explain to you why Austin is a joke. Austin is like high school. That's what it's been turned into. Now, it used to be cool. It used to be a real place. It used to have a lot of good attributes to it. It's been completely ruined. Okay. It's now turned into, and this is because of the programming through social media and everything, through the narcissism being promoted and taught that's widespread. So, what happens is it turns into grown adult high school. It's kind of like YouTube. Okay. So, like I said, my point is when I say these names, I'm not trying to say anything, wrong, negative, anything like that about anyone, but I'm saying the truth. And the shoe fits, wear it. If they don't like what I have to say, I could care less. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing about it. I know that. But I just get tired of seeing it. I get tired of logging on Facebook and seeing this community of people that some of them I'm halfway cool with, but y'all kiss up. You kiss up to the same people, and it's obvious why. And it's just really sad to me. I'm honestly glad that I'm white. I'm just going to be real with you because I don't want people to kiss up to me. I don't want people to treat me a different way and give me special preferential treatment, right? Because of what I'm talking about, right? And that's all that I see, and it's just crazy because you got them every day. They treat it like it's high school. They're trying to paint something that it's not. They're trying to paint like this picture ideology of someone that they're just not. They're trying to paint guys like they're tough. That, like I said, I did security right next to bar security for a 2-story building. I was the tough guy. I was who was doing all the tough stuff everyone knew. And that same individual, like I said, I'll even say his name. His name was Deuce King. He never paid any homage to the fact of anything that I did ever. Now, is he a bad guy? Nah, he's a pretty cool dude. He's helped me out in the past, like in several ways, in several things. Right, have nothing against him. I actually view him as a friend. He's a real cool guy. I like him. I have a lot of respect for him. And I would never say anything negative or bad, but the point is that I do have to say the truth, and I just feel like you're using these opportunities to try to paint yourself and have other people paint you as something that you're just not. You were never that. If you were that great of, warrior, fighter, whatever, you would have had a better career. That's number one. Your career would continue. That's number two. I don't know how old you are, but you're like in your 40s, are you not? I mean, you're a grown man. I mean, going out and getting into altercations at food trucks is not normal. That's not normal behavior. I don't care what anyone says it does. Like, walk away, bro. You're in your 40s. I'm just being real. And again, what I have to say, it's not to put anyone down or make anyone feel bad. Like, I love Deuce. I think Deuce is awesome. But I got to say the truth. And this is my opinion on your situation and how you do things, okay? And I really need to say this to just get it off my chest because it bothers me. Okay. So again, this is just me being honest. I mean, I don't care what people like. I need to speak and say how I feel from my heart. And this is the thing. I go on Facebook and I have to see this sad stuff. And I just think it's embarrassing for you. Okay. Because number one, it proves that people are treating you like the token. You know what I'm saying? In Austin. And I think you should be aware of that. And you should pay attention to that because they're giving you special preferential treatment. Okay. You told me you're trying to pay off a mortgage. Like I said, that's fine, whatever. You're trying to play catch up financially. That's all good. I wish you the best. I hope it works out for you, but I just don't understand your moves. I really don't. I don't get it. I don't get why you would go off to another city, right? And when you have everything going in Austin, but then still want to be based in Austin and still want to do the same thing, which is just basically exist within bar culture and pretend that you're like a celebrity or something, but you don't even get paid online. I'm just saying, I don't understand people. I feel like you're getting played, quite frankly, by all the people around you. I think they're just taking advantage of you. And I think that you don't see it because you're so used to having that support system. Like, yeah, people will be your support system, but at what cost and what are they doing behind your back? That's all I'm going to say. You know what I mean? Because that's what I see. So really, I'm looking out for the brother. Like I said, I'm never malicious. I never just come at people. I'm really looking out for him. And, I don't know how he'll take that, because he's more of a guy that he wants to give you advice and act like he knows it all, but you don't. I mean, like I said, financially, I'm light years ahead of you. I always have been, believe it or not. And, it just is what it is, man. Things are different in actual reality. It's a lot different than the little games that people play, especially in Austin. But my whole deal is basically Austin is a bunch of yuppie snobs that refuse to acknowledge reality. So when I come around, like, I'm from the hood, I'm an actual gangster, like I'm a real white boy, but I represent a lot and I carry a lot on my back and I've done a lot. So we're totally different animals. And I don't fit into that paradigm because they lie. So no matter what I do, I'm never going to be validated by them, nor would I ever try to get their validation. You feel what I'm saying? Because they're liars. The validation is a lie. The validation is basically, if I'm me, right, and I'm white, I'm not going to get validated. It's just that simple. I mean, I could be a different kind of white guy, a yuppie like them, a fake yuppie at that, because I'm more yuppie than all y'all. Real talk. I've been richer and wealthier my entire life, but I don't act like a yuppie. I'm very down to earth. So my point is, they're fake yuppies. It's all a fake dichotomy, and that's the way Austin is. It's just fake. It's fake. It's not reality. It's reality, like basically like with a safety vest on. That's what Austin is. So, like I said, I mean, they can, do their thing in their little bubble and snow globe and pretend, but I'm just not with it. So, I mean, I'm just telling you reality. The truth of the guy who's tough on 6th Street is me. The guy who did bouncing at Soho by himself, a 2-story building, and never lost, never even got touched in an altercation was me. The guy with all the street altercations there and everywhere is me, not Deuce King. Deuce King is just running around in a grown man, really messing up, making a lot of mistakes like he always has, right? Like, I know the truth about you, bro. I know what goes on, bro. I know that you used to drink a lot. I know everything about everybody. That's the thing people don't get about me, right? So, like, I mean, I don't really think that it's that you really choose. I don't believe you. I think you're full of it. Yeah, I don't think that it's you choose to work within the bar industry. I think it's that you have to. Why don't we just get realistic and stop making up that we have Bitcoin and fake money like everyone does on 6th? Everyone on 6th Street got fake money. But yet when I worked for Barbarello's, when I made 10 grand and sold some mineral rights, that shouldn't be nothing, right? Because everybody on Austin has a fake 10 grand that doesn't exist. Well, I made a real 10 bands and they immediately fired me and made up an excuse and lied on me and started hating on me because I was actually doing the real thing, right? So when you make real money, people get upset and people get mad. It's all good until you don't fit in their illusion. And that's Austin for you. And probably a lot of other places. right? So like I said, why would you want to fit in when you can be a standout? And why would you want to fit into a fake paradigm of lies when you could be the real thing and represent something that actually exists? I mean, that's my personal opinion. I'd always rather be the real thing. So like I said, let them hate. I got a ton of haters in Austin. You know, they came out the woodwork the last time I was up there and showed me who they were. One of them used to work at Barbarella's. He probably still does. And I know that he was stealing money. Yeah. So, I mean, it is what it is, man. I mean, you know, you got narcs everywhere. I don't really care. But my whole point is, no, bro. Deuce King is not what y'all are trying to portray him to be. That's me. Everything you're saying is about me. I'm the one from the street. I'm the one who did the whole thing. I'm the street dude. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. There's no argument on this. I mean, they're taking homeless guys and having them playing Texas Syndicate now. I mean, that's just embarrassing. So, I mean, it's a complete joke. I mean, basically, what people have done is turned Texas into a joke. And I don't represent that. I represent Texas, and we're going to make sure that it ain't ever looked at as a joke or taken as a joke. So I'm the real deal. Everybody else is just frauds, and they false flagging and false claiming. And like I said, we don't vouch for that. Nothing we against that, but like we don't care what they do, you know? Like I'm not going to get mad and upset. I don't care what other people do. It's what a lot of people waste their time. Oh, I want to control other people. I don't care what people do. Be failures. It's an entire generation. It's not a couple of people. So that's my point. Everyone in Austin is full of it. I mean, like I said, they do the same thing everywhere, just like they do here. They're fake gatekeepers, and they're sitting there not letting people like me work. I mean, you can get into a job where you can get some pretty decent money, but it's all up to whether they let you or not. If you're not in the in crowd of their lies and their narcissism, and you're not vouching for their lies, they're not going to let you do it. So I'm not going to lie and live a lie for money. I'm just not going to do it. I mean, I can make money on my own. I'd rather be poor. Real talk. So don't try to act like you're shaming me when y'all don't know what's happening, what's going on. I'm representing and standing for something, the truth, and being the truth, right? None of y'all can dictate my value. That's a very powerful position. Stand for something or you fall for nothing. You understand? So no, bro, I'm not trying to hear all that. Other than that, Mikey Garza, I talked to him too. I've always tried to be nice, tried to be cool. Like I said, I didn't agree with him coming out and lying about some settlement. I mean, if that was the case, I think we would have seen it by now. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't like when people lie about money when you got people that struggle like me and work hard. I mean, you know, we've had people try to literally starve me out this entire time, and you got people talking about millions of dollars. I mean, that's just offensive. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. Either way, I still back my homeboys. Like I said, I still like both of those guys. Have a lot of respect for them. That's just the truth. And like I said, I always speak from my heart, man. I mean, I'm just saying the truth. You know, I'm just saying that it puts me in a separate category. So, you know, it's crazy because I'm the unicorn that's actually born and grew up in Austin. I represent Austin. They don't. And you had all this riffraff that moved there, and they want to act like they make the choices and decisions. I mean, you're a new generation of noobs. You're not grown adults. You're adults, but you don't act like adults. How are you going to make the rules? So it's just a joke, man. It's just like I said, like when I go to that strip, they'll think that I'm nobody and think I have nothing, and then they'll talk behind my back and, you know, call me names or whatever and think I'm this and that and I'm messed up. And that's what you do if you're a gangster. You let people think that you're messed up and you let your token stack. And like I said, I had just went to 6th Street. I walked down Rainy Street, grabbed me a job, made more money than anyone on the entire block on both strips within a matter of months, and paid for a hotel every night or every other night. I mean, you can't make this up. So I take over blocks. I've effectively made more money than everyone in Austin time and time again from scratch, from having nothing. So that shows that I have power. That shows that, like, I have a gift, right? Because I can go into your city starting with nothing and create empires and then leave at my leisure. That's what I do everywhere. That's why people don't get it, because you're focused on being a local fake legend, and I'm a real living legend anywhere I go. And that's where the jealousy comes in with people, and that's why they give me different treatment and don't want to do me any favors. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's the reality. I'm just telling you the truth. It's the same with Deuce. Deuce never really wanted me to train at the gym he goes to. He's always kind of led me astray because he knows I'm better than him. I mean, let's just get realistic. I mean, the dude can never see me in a boxing ring. Never. He wouldn't even come close. I've watched him in action, bro. Like, no, you're nowhere near me, bro. I'm just being honest with you. Like, especially like with all these fake street altercations, you lost a lot of them, and you don't talk about that. So I'm just saying, it's like this. Like, if people want to hate, that's fine. You want to hate on me, cool. That's fine. I can't do anything about that. You know, it comes with the territory. But my thing is, I'm not going to lie with you and have y'all reverse reality and not say something. Nah. Like, I'm above all y'all, bro. For real, for real. I'm not trying to be above nobody either. But you got to remind them, like, nah, bro. I'm the real deal. So all that other stuff, that's like high school, bro. And we ain't in high school. We grown men. So I don't agree with it, and I'm going to open my mouth, and I'm going to tell people the truth, and that's it. I don't care who feels what way. Anybody real, you don't ask other people to vouch for you. That's fake, and that's my point. They've done everything for Deuce. They built his entire support system. Everything he got is attributed to someone else, and I'm glad that I was raised right because I don't want to be that. I don't. That's why everything I got my own with my own money. Everything I had to work hard for. And I'm so proud of myself for that. I'm glad I was raised right and had a real father, real talk, because if not, it would have been, I mean, a whole joke out here, bro. I don't want to be like that. I don't want to live off the strength of other people. And that's what narcissists do. So, like I said, I'm just not going to validate and say your illusion is true. I didn't do it in a pod when I was locked up with people. I'm not going to do it out here. And that's about it. So, at this moment, that's all I really have to say on it. And yeah, that's about it, you know. And a lot of it, like I said, it revolves around women. And like I said, he's getting used. They playing him. I don't know what he thinks, but I know women a lot better than y'all. And it's crazy because he started to give me advice on them. And it's like, how can you give me advice when you're getting played? They're all liars. They're all going to lie to you, and they're all going to feed you a line of you know what that doesn't exist. And then they're going to sit there and manipulate and try to play you and try to make a come up off you. And that's exactly what they're doing to him. They've been doing it this entire time. It's clear as day to me. And I mean, and you can't see it. You think that people are genuine. Yeah, right. That's the world we live in. People suddenly became genuine. You know, some people are like me, but most people, nah. And those people aren't genuine, brother, because if they were genuine, they would help you for real. You wouldn't just be coaching boxing or MMA, UFC. You'd be in it. You would have never stopped your career, just like Tommy, right? The owner at Friends is a joke and everybody knows it. And he tried to do MMA and he broke his leg immediately because it's called karma in reality because he doesn't know what he's doing. Okay. And he couldn't stand me because, again, they all knew on that block, him, the other dude, the nigga named Brandon, right, who tried to say something to me, that narc stuff, said something about my looks. I'm beautiful. He tried to put me down for my looks and actually call me a name like they do online, like it was funny. I stopped in my tracks and said, nigga, what did you just say? I G-checked the hell out of Brandon. Brandon got terrified. Said, what did you just say to me? Like niggas don't get, I was the muscle on that strip. They used to take me into Dizzy Rooster and all that when it was Chug and Monkey. They used to do the card games and Chug and Monkey and have me literally there and say, we just need your presence. I'm the tough guy of 6th Street. I'm the one in all the street altercations. I'm the one that's been in and out of jail. I'm the one that does it. So it's like, no, bro, Deuce King is not me, bro. That's all I'm saying. Like, if y'all want to pretend in front, that's fine. But, like, no, bro. Like, I'm just being real, bro. I don't walk around wearing long, like, shirts that have, like, you know what I'm saying, like, regular logos on them. Like, no, bro. I wear tank tops for a reason. I train nonstop, and I teach people through actual training. His training could never come close to mine. 52 blocks as a defensive system, period. His stuff's nowhere close to it. So you got to understand, when I'm more certified, like I told you, than these people that are in gyms because they're enabled by liars. Like, I mean, like I said, if them people was really helping you, bro, they wouldn't have you still doing security at bars, bro. And don't tell me it's by choice. That's a lie. Because if it is, that's just sad, bro. I mean, that's just the truth. It's just sad because it's proven that you're basically admitting and saying you're too slow or ignorant or whatever or damaged to continue your career or to do something that excels you more. I mean, you should be in an office somewhere or something, and you should be actually progressing instead of just staying where you're at. And again, you know, I don't care what people feel because they take everything personal. These are my thoughts. This is just me talking. If people can't handle a slight dose of reality, then what I'm saying is right? What I'm saying is true. That's exactly my point. Is people, right, talk a lot of nonsense, but what they're saying, it doesn't exist and it doesn't make any sense. So I don't have time for it. All right. So yeah, other than that, it is what it is. I entertain y'all, and that's all it'll ever be. And yeah, so like I said, I'm gonna continue to make my money, continue to release my videos, and continue to get pizzaed. One.